Hello there. Today I'm going to share with you about how to make money on the internet. I'm not going to give you a magic one mouse click formula, but if you'll stay with me through the video, you'll know how to make money on the internet before I'm finished. The purpose of this video is not to sell you anything. In fact, I'm not going to ask you to buy anything. So you can put your wallet and your credit card away and just sit back and relax. Making money on the internet is possible for anyone who will put in the effort and bother to learn the tricks and the secrets. Obviously, there are literally millions of dollars being made on the internet every day now. You can have your share. How much your share is will depend on your effort and your choices. I'm going to give you a real quick overview of the normal systems for making money online. Virtually all the wealthy and successful online marketers follow some variation of this blueprint. Many of them started out doing it manually, but most of them automate most of it very soon as they go along. First, you must determine a niche. The better your research and decisions on this important beginning, the more money you will eventually make. Research keywords and potentials for your niche, and sometimes narrow it and refine it. Come up with a clever and available domain name and register it. Set up internet hosting for your new domain. Develop a WordPress component to your website for content proliferation. Select a product or products to promote. Install AdSense on your site. Write some initial content customized for the search engines. Keep a steady stream of new content being posted on your site. Attract traffic through article writing, backlinks, social media, bookmarking, YouTube videos, and probably PPC, solo ads, and other paid advertising. Now, if all that is confusing to you, don't worry. If it sounds daunting and discouraging, be encouraged. There are lots of programs developed to help you do it. Each step on that list. Most of them are scams, and pretty much the rest of them failed to deliver on the grandiose promises they make. Many claim that with only a click or a few clicks of the mouse, they will do all those things automatically for you, and all you have to do is open a bank account to hold all the money. Now, this isn't the purpose of this video. It's really just a side note. I review these types of programs every day to help people avoid the pitfalls. But I have run across one program that does what it says it'll do. I've actually listened to several people who are now making pretty good incomes on the internet who say they started with this program. It's a membership site called Bring the Fresh. I included a link below in the video description box if you want to check it out. It's not a magic income site, and it's also not a free site. But it does have very effective training tools to help you learn how to do all you have to do to make money on the internet. Now, to go on. Most of us seem to have to lose some money or time, or money and time, before we wise up. The truth is, most of the programs being promoted on the internet today are outright scams. And the ones that aren't scams, they sure are being oversold. A few do have something valuable to offer, but they sure aren't living up to the promises of their promoters. The sooner you and I learn to just say no to these wild claims, the better off we'll be. First, as I already said, most of these programs never even come close to fulfilling the promises that their presentation promises. Second, that initial attractive price of $47 or whatever it is only the beginning. After all the upsells, the real price will be more like $197 or more, sometimes much more. Third, the main ingredient of successful internet marketing is still missing. To be successful, you need a product, you need a website, and you need traffic. The biggest dilemma of internet marketing is, how do I drive traffic to my website? These programs do not solve that problem. Fourth, the support you need is not there. They will give you a support page and sometimes even a support forum, but personal help is not offered. A good step-by-step program will get you started, but as you progress, you find that you have questions that come up, or there are refinements that need the help of somebody who's already done the same thing before. Otherwise, trial and error will be expensive in both time and money. How many programs provide you with the email address and the phone number of the author or even the person who introduced the program to you? Fifth, the money-back guarantee makes it sound safe. Okay, go ahead, try to get your money back. For most, the process is made unbelievably hard, or they will find an excuse to only refund part of it, saying that you haven't fulfilled your part of the bargain. Now that you understand the problems of almost every single program that comes to your email inbox or otherwise presents itself to you, let me tell you just a little bit about my journey to try to make money on the internet. Personally, I dabbled around with various attempts to make money on the internet for years. Actually, it was more than a decade. I sure was frustrated knowing that millions of dollars were being made by others, but how could I get my share? But to tell you the truth, it was a little more than a hobby to me, because I was pursuing my other job and I wasn't starving to death. However, when I was forced to retire early because of a physical problem, making some money somehow became urgent, not just a desire. I desperately needed more money just to pay the bills. Now, I'm sure I'm not the only one that this happened to. If you ever, even once, just fill out that one little form on the internet that says that you want to make money from home, then the emails and the phone calls start pouring in. You know what I'm talking about. That one simple little entry starts multiplying faster than a calculator. I'm sure my big mistake was ever to have filled out the first email or read the first email is what I mean to say, or listened to that first telemarketer. It all sounded so good. Could I actually dare to ignore it? What if it really did work? Marketers, one after another, will try to convince you that if you will just buy their product, install it on your computer, and then click once or twice with a mouse, then the money will just start pouring in. You won't even be able to count it all. When I finally realized that there was no such thing as an instant internet business, there was no such thing as an instant cash machine, then I started saving a lot of money, and I also started experiencing a lot less disappointment. I learned that the only one getting rich was the marketer, and he was using the same traffic generation strategies that I would have to learn how to use if I ever hoped to make money on the internet. There really was no shortcut, no matter how convincing that they would sound. So I began looking more for integrity and honesty in a system than a slick marketing presentation. I wanted a proven system for income generation and not just somebody who was going to take my money and then move on to the next opportunity. That's why a free program attracted my attention. Yes, I said free. That meant that the developer or promoter only got paid when he helped me succeed, not just when he sold me something. And that's what I'm bringing to you today. A free, proven program that costs you nothing. And I only make money when you make money. And then the money I make is not part of the money that you make. It's paid by the Fortune 500 companies whose products we've been asked to promote. I want to introduce you to Instant Payday Network. The author is Jeff Buchanan. Jeff Buchanan is a very smart guy. He's also pretty rich now. But more important to me, he's a man of integrity. He's a man of character. So consider these benefits. First of all, it's free. There will never be a charge to you. You can work part-time or full-time. You can easily make $200 to $500 a day, even more. You get paid daily. No experience is required. Step-by-step simple instructions are provided to assure your success. And a live coach is available to help you. Now let me tell you what Instant Payday Network is not. It's not an MLM. You don't make money by bugging or selling to your family or friends. In fact, there's no selling at all. So there's no cold calling, and there's no telemarketing, and there's no product to inventory or ship. Even though it's free, you'll receive some very valuable tools for making a lot of money. Most importantly, you get a free marketing system. If you just follow a few simple steps, you can't help but make money. You receive a free capture page that has a proven conversion rate of 35 to 50%. Now, those of you who have any experience on the internet at all know that I'm telling you the truth when I tell you that if you were to ask a professional to design a page like that for you, it would cost you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. And then you would need a website to host it. That's included. You receive a very effective automated sales funnel. You are given for free an autoresponder. If you had to pay for that, that would be at least $19 per month. You receive it absolutely free. You receive free step-by-step training to help you get started. Training videos are available. And I will personally give you my email address, and I'll even give you my phone number. And then I'll work with you step by step to assure your success. And did I mention it's free? You'll never be asked to pay for Instant Payday Network. So the options are clear. By the time this program finishes the upsells, your cost will be well over $100. Or you can get a proven effective system for free and keep your hard-earned money. Our goal is to help you make money, not take what you already have. Now, I'm not trying to be vague about what the business involves or what you have to do. I just don't want to make this video too long. To get more details, I want to ask you to click on the link below. It's right below at the very top of the video description box. Just click on that video, and Jeff Buchanan, who makes tens of thousands of dollars a month in the business, will give you all of the details. So go ahead and click on the link below now, and I want to wish you the very best in your new business.